I think we're ready. All right. Happy Tuesday. Let's play more House of Ashes. We're probably a little bit more than halfway done, just because I think this is about the same length as. I think my mic's a little hot. Let's turn that down a little bit. I think that's better. There we go. Yeah. All right. I think the length of this game is about the same as the last two, so about 5.5 hours. We did 3 hours yesterday, so we're looking at about 2.5 hours. So, yeah, might end the stream early. Might kick back into some Volcanoids for the last half hour or so after this. I don't know. Really interested to see how this game is going to resolve. Because I ended the stream last night thinking about this. The last two games in the series, Man of Medan and Little Hope, each. I'll talk about it later, I'm sure.
What the fuck are we up against? Those things are everywhere. Never before have I ever seen anything so vicious. What do you think those things are? You know what? I don't know. I didn't think to ask. How about you? I don't know what they are. I shouldn't be here. I should be home with my son. I hear you. Family's everything. I should have never come here.
Is that volume, Ted? Are we rating volume? See, that's what I was experiencing. That's what it seemed like it was when I was listening to my VODs from yesterday. Volume, okay. My sound mixer's so touchy. I'm kind of hesitant to mess with it too much. So let's just go there.
It's his birthday today.
How are we feeling about that?
You really shouldn't be.
We can do more.
Old enough to think he's a man. He's only still a boy.
Hey, there's the problem. You know what it was? No change. Yeah, no change. Yeah. I had turned down the input on my Twitch studio from Volcanoids last week and forgot to turn back up. So let's try that.
It's turned 18. Whoa. Big day. Big day. Let me tell you. Best present you can give him is to make sure you get home today.
How are we thinking about that?
It's the only thing keeping me going.
The levels
Before
look
you go,
higher.
I guess you should at least know my name.
Say my name. Yeah, I'll get it back just up to baseline. There we go. Thank you, Ted. Appreciate you.
Sergeant. Selimos, man. Lieutenant. Iraqi army.
What unlikely friends.
Shukran, ya khoya.
This is Mailman 2 and actual to Mailman 3. How copy over?
Hey, solid copy, LT. I see your light. Keep moving forward. I'm just ahead. Over.
I'm coming to get you.
You're friends, but they're not doing anything dumb. Listen, you gotta trust me. They won't hurt you.
Smart.
Drop your weapon now!
Stop pointing your guns at me!
What happened to... All right.
All right, everyone, take a fucking second. He's not hostile. I don't want to hurt you.
Don't make a mistake you're gonna regret, soldier. Put your gun down, now!
No, you lower yours first.
Drop your weapon or we will fire! Are you hearing me? Drop your weapon now!
I didn't come this far to
Ah.
be American. Okay, enough. There's no point in fighting.
Okay, so this is one of my core issues with this series right here. This is a great example of it because it kind of pieces together the story and the script on the fly based on the choices you make, which affects the stats of the characters, which will affect, in theory, how they respond. It basically just pieced together 3 different little sequences of Salim reacting. And first, like, Nick's like, hey, no, it's cool. They're not going to hurt you. And Salim's like, okay, well, I'm still going to back up with my hands up and the gun, finger off the trigger, just to be safe. And then what's his fuck? Eric and Jason come around the corner and they're like, ah, and Salim's like, ah. It's like it just kind of went from 0 to 100 real fast. And then him going back to, okay, no, we're cool. And I think Salim saying, okay, no, we're cool again, was because of the choice I made earlier in the game when Jason didn't shoot the shepherd. Salim saw it's like, okay, maybe not all Americans, because it kind of showed Jason like over Salim's shoulder right before that happened. So I think that's why that did that. But it just felt like so like 0, 100, 0 with no kind of gradient. And I know the game had internal logic to why it had that series of events. It just, what it boils down to is the lines that they wrote and the lines they recorded for these little script segments work fine on their own, but once you start jigsawing them together, there's a lot of really rough edges. And this is it's a big project of a game to undertake, to try to make a game that does respond to your choices and build a cohesive storyline all at the same time. And I don't know, a little bit more polish and testing with every single permutation would be a lot of work, but also would do really well. All right, Narcissa, you can't be over there. You're just like right in front of the monitor. I can't see anything. I know you want attention. You're just a little monster. That's all you are. All right, say hi to everyone. All right, you don't want to say hi. Okay, say goodbye to everyone. Get out of here. She'll be back. Anyway, those are my thoughts right now on this.
Not anymore.
Yeah, so, all right.
Through your fucking skull.
It won't change anything. I'd still be in this hell.
Don't tempt me. We're heading back to the temple. Tie him up.
It's almost like the way that went, we could have taken that middle chunk completely out. Because Salim had his hands up. He's like, okay, no, we're fine. And then they come running in guns blazing. And we could have just taken out that entire, like, confrontation of them with guns at each other. You lower. No, you lower. No, you. No, you. You could have just taken that out entirely and just it would have flowed better. You should just hire me to write this instead. No, I don't want to write it. I just want to tell them what they did wrong. That's my ideal job.
After all we've been through? Thanks a lot.
My God. You were right.
What I was starting to say earlier
What the hell is that
was
thing?
Man of Medan
Fucker, don't it? Hey,
and Little
you
Hope
boys do this together?
Of
both
course we did.
projected their stories as
We fought
supernatural.
together and we won.
They're like, whoa, look at this crazy shit that's happening.
This guy.
And then at the end of the game, it's
Now.
like, guess what? The crazy shit
This
wasn't
place
real.
bust. Whatever the hell happened to Joey, he's gone. And there are fuck knows
There's
how many of those things out there.
hallucinogens in the
I say we
air,
pull back to
or
the
it's
temple
taking place
and
in the
regroup.
mind of some guy who's
I think that's the
traumatized.
best plan I heard all day.
This one has literal vampire demons. Not sure if they are going to go that route, how they're going to go that route. God, is it not dead? Uh-oh, it's 10 o'clock at night, so the sun's not shining anymore, so even those little holes that come down through the ground aren't going to help them.
Suit yourself. I want you to tell me everything you know about these creatures. Have you seen them before? Do you know where they came from? How many are there down here?
I hope you're a believer, brother. When those things come back, you're going to need higher power to pray to.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Eric King of the United States Air Force. I'm a chief nuclear engineer of the Iraq Survey Group, tasked with locating hidden chemical weapons. Our mission has uncovered something unexpected. I will now begin an autopsy of an unidentified life form.
Oh, this is a terrible idea. I hope it has, like, acid blood. And he dies. That guy's a tool.
Find the hole.
That's a terrible idea.
That's the last one. Should at least slow them down.
Long enough to spot them on the cameras.
Where'd all these cameras come from?
Wire. Give me a hand.
We've been in some fucked up situations before.
Never as fucked as this.
If I gotta fight these things, there's no one else I would want by my side.
Cute.
You know I always got your back, buddy. Come what may.
This is something else.
You think?
I don't know how many places like this we've bombed without a second thought.
These relics are better off in the dust.
What's your problem? These people didn't ask for this war.
Alright. We're gonna play him to his character.
I don't
This guy's an
remember them
idiot.
showing much respect from New York City a couple years back.
So now all brown people gotta suffer, that it?
That's not what I meant. You know me better than that.
Yeah, I thought I did.
All I'm saying is that this country has its fair share of monsters, right?
Does it now?
When we're back home, we'll laugh about it.
Yeah. Maybe you can tell me how you feel about us black folks.
Mailman 2-1 actual, this is Dropkick. Request update.
Damn.
Over.
2 and actual receiving. Cameras are green and the holes have been demolished. Over.
Good work, Lieutenant. Sweep through the eastern corridor and be on your guard. Over.
I hear you. Over now.
At approximation, the creature is 8 feet tall, bipedal, winged. Wing webbing appears to be affixed to its forelimbs and to the digits of its hands. Epidermis looks to be smothered in some sort of excretion.
Gross.
Underneath it is diseased, almost. Creature is starting to rapidly decompose in death.
Dropkick, this is Mailman 2-1 actual. Approaching Eastern Passage. Over.
I see you.
Christ, these doors took a hammering.
Those things must have come through here in force. Whoever manned that weapon took a stand and held them off.
Before they got massacred from behind.
These creatures aren't dumb. They're predators. Bet your bottom dollar if they came this way before, they could come again.
Excuse me. Okay. Oh boy, I get to finally play. Every time I'm streaming a sequence of a game that is like primarily cutscene for a long time, I'm reminded of the story of that guy who streamed like some sort of UFC match on Twitch and pretended he was playing a game. Like he had the controller out, like he was playing like the fighting, and he's really just like streaming a match that you had to pay to watch. Pretty funny. Gross. Looks like Indiana Jones. Stank of death was littered with something enough to be covered in flies. Crow thinks something down here after robbing them. Pity those hapless wanderers. The fear they must have felt. Something. This was not what he wanted to show us. An unearthly something. When Mary asked what it was, Bradshaw nodded to Crow, who broke up the dynamite. She said she intended to find out. Oh, good. It's going to be one of these things.
Blowing a hole through the rock face, we found a gateway to a strange world below. A phosphorescence emanated from beneath, casting its eldritch light over us all. Lady Bradshaw was insistent that we descend further. Perhaps Mary is right, and Bradshaw is becoming reckless and uncontrollable. But I can't stop thinking about what's down there. I am now working with Crow and Pullman to set up a winch and elevator to descend into the shaft. What mysteries lie below, I wonder, undisturbed by the world above.
What's that?
Says they found something weird down here.
I love how they always put the
No
the
shit.
note that they find exactly back where they found it. Leave no trace. Ooh. Tripwire. Oh shit. Okay, so that was Rachel, who is not dead, even though Eric cut her loose and let her fall to her death. Tripwire is the name of that one. So that was Rachel not realizing that there was a tripwire grenade set back up and then getting incredibly exploded from it. So when we get control of Rachel again and get to this area, let's be mindful of the tripwire. Because I actually like Rachel. I don't really want her to die. These jarheads, though, they're kind of unbearable. Especially Freedom McEaglepants here that we're playing as right now. He's not my favorite. I think the actor who's portraying him is doing a fantastic job. But just the character himself, I don't care for it. Hi, why are you walking that way, Nick? What are you doing, dude? What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. What did we find?
More crap.
Yeah, more crap, you're right.
Nothing that's gonna get us out of here.
It's beautiful.
Right now, I couldn't give a crap if it was the crown jewels of England.
What is it, though? What was the secret I just found? Holy crap, there's so many of these. The Cylinder Seal, depicting an ancient city. Okay.
This looks like a good choke point. Any of those freaks coming up from below are sure to pass through here.
Set some charges?
Yeah. Yeah, rig these pillars for maximum coverage.
More likely to see the trip wires, though. You think those things can tell a difference?
We shouldn't underestimate them.
We mine the sides. We're more likely to catch them out. Smaller spread, but the explosives are better hidden. What do you think?
Oh my goodness. Let's be cautious.
Those things are devious fuckers. You're right. We plant the charges to the side of the hall.
All right. They won't see this one coming.
I can hear your brain ticking away. What is it?
Should have given her a second warning.
Fuck, man, I wish I hadn't asked. I'm through talking about this.
Yeah?
What's left to say? You know that checkpoint was a prime target for suicide bombers. We had to act in the moment. We had to make a call.
It was the wrong call.
Why is it that no one ever tells it straight? Everyone just makes up bullshit to get by. That's why we're in the sandbox in the first place, right? I just want the truth, Jason.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Shooting that woman messed with my head.
Oh, okay.
You
They
seriously
alluded
gonna
to
tell
this
me
in the
it didn't
beginning.
mess with yours, man?
We fucked up. If we make it out of here, we'll face up to that. If we die down here, maybe it's what we deserve.
You know I was seeing Rachel.
Are you serious?
Been 3 weeks.
It's armed.
It's only been 3 weeks. The way they were talking about that relationship made it sound like it's a lot longer.
Dropkick, this is Mailman 2-1 actual. We're at a stairwell leading down into a maze. Please advise.
Stairwell.
Acknowledged. Pull back now and secure the perimeter. Dropkick out.
Mount a camera here, and let's head back.
Gross. Whose viscera is this? Oh, gross. The pit. Like 300 feet down.
Eric! Where are you?
What the fuck?
You've outdone yourself this time, puppy dog. Nick? Jason? Oh, shit.
Is there Dinoga in the swamp? What the
Can't be anything.
fuck? Alright. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Looking for the shinies. Just give me the shinies. What did I find? A Sans Frontières. Oh. That's an identity card for... Oh, Doctors Without Borders. That's in French. Okay. Marie Vinet. Description of post. Director of Operations. Okay. Alright, nothing else there. Okay, let's go see what the fuck is making all this noise. Oh, can we go around it? I want to go around it. I don't want to deal with that. No, thank you. What do we got here? Oh. Oh, okay. Ancient helmet. That's good. It gave us two little collectibles real fast to say, like, listen, this pit, there's bodies in here from always. From every time, all of the time. By saying this Doctor Without Borders, born in 79, and then Ancient Helmet. That's good. That's actually really good storytelling. To say, like, oh, goddamn.
What the hell?
That actually got me a little bit. Motherfucker. Okay. Because I was on a talking flow. So, okay. And now she can stand up. Was she just, like, duck walking earlier? Crawling around? I don't know what I was saying. Oh, it's good storytelling to have, like, those two quick identifiers to say, like, here's the range of bodies that are in here. Now you know, kind of, the scope of this setting. Is she gonna make a torch? I don't think that's how that works in real life. Like, yeah, the cloth is gonna burn, but then it's gonna stop burning. You need to have some sort of flammable stuff in there too, like pitch or tar or something that will burn so the cloth doesn't necessarily burn. Ooh. Full on Dracula. Yeah, now she has this magical torch of bone, shirt, and blood. Also, why is there so much fire? What's burning down here? None of this makes sense.
What the hell is that light?
Which light? The shiny thing that you gotta pick up? Or that? Oh, that eerie green light. Ooh. I thought she was reacting to the collectible here. There's no way this page would be dry, intact, and just laying there nicely. That's fine. We've collected and bottled the black saliva present on the maw of the creature extracted from the cocoon. I and others who smelt the substance have experienced heart palpitations. Smelt, as in, like, the past tense of smell, as in through your nose. For some reason, like, smelt it. Like, what are you, throwing it into the forge and making a sword? What are you talking about, smelting this? Okay. Got it. Figured it out. Experience heart palpitations and a heightened sense of fear. Some have reported odd vision effects, such as a change to colors. We've attempted to secure additional samples of saliva from the site where M was attacked. M was Mary, maybe. The smell is so overpowering that the respirators were used to collect the samples. We recommend the use of masks at all times when handling samples to avoid becoming affected. Similar sensations similar to experience with mushrooms. Psilocybin? Okay, so is that the explanation here? Like some sort of hallucinogen again? I kind of hope not. Either I want this to be actual vampire demons or a new twist. Don't recycle the same twist. Oh yeah, there it is. What happens if I just wait here? I think that's probably static. It's telling me to move though, so we'll move. Usually there's no threat unless they give you some sort of skill challenge minigame. So yeah, the thing's following me, but it's not like actually following me. Like if I stand here, it probably won't move. happens if I like back up away from it? Oh yeah, it does move. Okay, cool. Oh shit, there it is. I almost misclicked. Oh, of course, bones are flammable. Okay, so if a creature uses echolocation, and I'm not talking about bats because bats aren't real. No. Bats use echolocation, but it's not their only sense. They're not literally blind. But a creature like this, they said this creature senses through echolocation. It's given us the perspective of one of the creatures a couple times already. Its vision is always like, ooh, sound. I guess what I'm really asking is, the Marvel hero Daredevil, can he see fire? Discuss. Ooh, I was thinking about Daredevil and seeing fire, and I almost didn't click. I don't think Daredevil can see fire. I'm going to answer this question. Daredevil cannot see fire. Daredevil can hear the sound of fire, but the sound of fire doesn't represent the shape of fire. Like the sound would be the crackling of the logs on fire or whatever, and that doesn't represent the actual shape of fire. And even if like Daredevil can see because of sounds bounced off of physical objects, and he can, get that sensory input and then kind of map out the physical space based on the way that sounds echo, sure, great. Totally buy that. That still doesn't apply to fire. Okay, hold on to my hat, Ted. Daredevil absolutely can see fire because he sensed the temperature variance in the air because of his heightened senses. Okay, maybe, sure. He may not be able to see like the actual fire, but he can see where there is fire because of the temperature differences. Okay, fine. I don't like it. I'm going to be distracted by thinking about this for the rest of the night now. Damn it. All right. Checkmate, atheists. Yeah.
Run.
Hello, Clarice.
Now, go!
Why aren't you covered in blood? Clarice got grabbed like right when the whole team fell into the pit or like into the temple area.
Powerful claws and fangs formed from hardened, unidentifiable tissue. Two of the incisors appear grossly malformed and discolored, oddly out of place. The membrane surrounding the specimen seems to originate from its mouth. Blood is like nothing I've seen. I'll now perform a UV sweep to further inspect the fluids.
Hey, some advice?
You had your chance to talk.
Ooh, the UV
Yes,
light.
but
Oh.
the demon does not react well to sunlight.
So bats do exist in this universe. Because there was like a page that we found from the 1940s expedition. That's the camp that they're in right now. They stumbled across like a 1940s expedition, and there were some notes like, oh, we found creatures that communicate with echolocation or can sense with echolocation, just like bats. So bats exist. Vampires have not been explicitly stated yet. I'd imagine like there's no reason why they would have this near Earth alternate universe of where everything's the same. 9/11 happened, but vampires don't exist, or like vampires as a concept don't exist. So I think that's what they're alluding to. They're getting there. This guy's being a fucking idiot though. He's like, oh, the fangs are grossly misshapen and deformed. It's like, no, they're clearly identical to each other and symmetrical in the face. They're not malformed. That's how the creature is. I don't know. They're definitely vampires though, because the ones that we saw yesterday when we played, they didn't like the sun, because there's like some like shafts of sunlight coming down into this underground section, and they're like, oh, sun, no. So they are supposed to be vampires. Oh, and Salim has killed 2 now by stabbing them through the heart with a big chunk of metal. So I don't know. I think Eric, the doctor scientist asshole here, Dr. Scientist asshole, is just being an idiot. He's not being an idiot. He's not an idiot. He's just written that way.
Be very careful with that light.
I said be quiet.
I feel like the UV light would be really good against these things. Mm-hmm.
Don't move! Kolchak, is that you?
Who the fuck is that? Oh, Salim's out. All right, great job, dude.
Damn you!
Why did you move? I specifically requested you didn't.
Shit!
We had to fix a generator yesterday, Ted, using duct tape that we found in this World War II era archaeological dig. Duct tape that has been there for 60 years. We fixed a generator that's also been there for 60 years. Generator was shot, duct tape worked fine.
Oh, we don't even know if there's a working transmitter on the surface.
Was it the elevator? Or the lift or whatever?
Wires gotta go somewhere, though. You think they still work?
Well, looks to me like they just snagged up.
Just as well. Don't feel much like climbing out there.
What the fuck, Joey?
What the fuck?
Shit, Joey, it's me! Stand down, Corporal Gomez!
Okay. So I guess there's vampires now too? Because that's the guy that died, or we thought he died, up on the surface before they all fall down. Then they found his shit down here. Oh, they think he's alive. And then now he's a vampire. Vampire zombie.
We have to hurry. It's not safe here.
I'm very confused about Clarice, though.
I didn't know that you could fight.
Yeah, me either.
What was that thing?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not alone.
Where have you been?
One of those things got its dirty hands on me, dragged me down here, left me for dead.
Fuck.
Fuck doesn't even start to cut it.
I'm lucky to have gotten away.
You're talking to a scientist. There's no such thing as luck. You should be thankful I was there to help you.
I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Semper Fi. We gotta find a way out of this hole.
So, this is where you've been hiding out? Do you have any weapons?
Do you mind?
Just need some batteries for this damn light.
You could just ask. That ever cross your mind? Looks painful.
Yeah. It is.
Think you can keep still?
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. Well, guess I'm a little glad too.
I saw those same symbols in the shepherd's huts.
Those people must have been in the valley a long time.
Uh-oh, she's gonna vamp.
There's a way up. There's no way we're making it.
It's so funny that like movies and TV and stuff like that have
barely
conditioned
climbable.
us to believe that
We can make it together.
How did I know you were gonna
basically if a character starts coughing, it's like, oh, they're
I'm not
dead.
arrogant climbing glass. I can get us out
Like
of
they're
here.
already dead. Whereas like people cough all the time in real life. I haven't died yet.
Something funny you want to share?
This place is fucked. We are so
But it's like you see a
fucked, we don't
character
stand
coughing
chance.
and it's like,
You keep that
oh,
to yourself.
ooh, they're almost
I'm
dead.
gonna get through this, and if you want to, you better try and keep up.
Ooh, it's like an ancient zombie. Yeah, also, yeah, when they clutch their side and the hand comes back bloody. But that's always one that's like hidden from the rest of the group. It's like, oh god, I'm wounded, but like no one else knows until it's too late. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, just need a minute.
Kick her off the cliff right now.
Amazing to kill us.
Until it does.
God, you look terrible.
Gee, thanks, Rachel. You ever think about going into motivational speaking?
Seriously though, are you okay?
That's gotta be about the dumbest question I have ever been asked. Give me the silent treatment, huh?
Yeah. 300 style, yeah.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
I should have just said nothing. That
We'll
would
get
have
our
been funny.
minds off this place.
That thing wasn't any animal I recognize.
That's seriously what you want to talk about?
Why do you think he left you down there?
Pass. All I know is that it got up close and pretty personal.
How close?
It scratched me to shit, and I blacked out. Haven't felt right since. Dizziness, nausea. Thought it was shock at first, but I can't seem to shake it off.
Poison?
Possibly. If it is, the effects are gradual.
How do we get out of you?
How the hell would I know that?
You're a scientist.
I work on satellites, not neurotoxins. I'm not a biochemist.
Damn it, Jim.
You've made your point. Reese, what did that thing do to you?
Please! Please don't leave me down here alone.
It's okay. I'm here.
Promise that you'll stay with me.
I won't leave you. I promise. But you have to tell me. What did that thing do to you? There's medication up there. It may help you, but we need to move now.
Ugh. All right, that's a great time to take a short break. Where is the button? There's the button. I'll be right back.